996. Email us at tirezone.slu@gmail.com. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Tire Zone.
We're back! Vaval Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Vaval Central! Yeah! Vaval Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and Timothy. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vaval Central! Yeah!
Oh, I've got this feeling to high-five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
Introducing Lucian Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National Schools Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
This is where the future of St. Lucian culture begins. On Friday, June 5th, don't miss the National Secondary School Soca and Calypso competition at Mindu Phillip Park from 10 a.m., featuring finalists from schools across St. Lucia, including Coram Secondary, Patricia D. James Secondary, St. Joseph's Convent, Cicero Secondary, Castries Comprehensive, Entry Post Secondary, Sir Ira Simmons, Viewfort Comprehensive, St. Lucia Sports Academy, and Miku Secondary. Come support your favorite school. Adults $20, children $10. Lucian Junior Carnival 2026. More than a festival, a movement for the next generation.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Bates man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is the Harris Bates man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some self-advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Bates. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Bates.
Tap, pay, go, tap to pay, tap, pay, go, tap to pay. We don't sell, we taking card on the road, on the go, we refund. Driving taxi, driving bus, any small business count on us. No big machine, no seating clutch. Tap, pay, go, just make it card touch. Pull out your phone, get paid in a rush. We sell on your side, just watch. You outside vendor, look a small shop. Anyway you have paid, tap, pay, medlock. Turn your mobile phone into a Visa-powered payment terminal with Bank of St. Lucia's Tap to Pay. It's safe, fast, and reliable. Anyway business goes, we can go, we can go. You just need your mobile phone and you can tap, pay, go, tap to pay, tap, pay, go, tap to pay. We BOSL, we taking card on the road, on the go, with the phone.
Sell anywhere, get paid anywhere with your mobile phone. BOSL, Tap to Pay is here. Contact us today to get started. Terms and conditions apply.
Sign up today. Postpaid for $55, no delay. Apply for a fiber internet plan to get the deal. 350 megabytes with 20 gigs, that's a steal. Enjoy the best of both worlds with the DG Duo plan. Mobile plus fast fiber internet go hand in hand. Connect at home, connect on the go. DG Duo is the best way to go.
Digicel, the best network powered by you. Visit your nearest Digicel store to get connected today.
Introducing Lucian Junior Carnival, the National Youth Creative Arts and Carnival Festival. This is where young voices rise, where creativity comes alive, and where culture lives on. Join us from May 18th to May 29th for the National School Tour. June 3rd, Primary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 5th, Secondary Schools Calypso and Soca Competition. June 6th, National Schools Panorama Competition. July 12th, National Junior Parade of the Bands. Lucian Junior Carnival. It's more than a festival. It's a movement for the next generation. Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Feel the vibes. Embody the spirit. Lucian Carnival. Nothing sweeter than that.
Good morning, Marine. Good morning, a very good morning to all our listeners and fans out there of the program Vaval Central as we continue the build up to our biggest cultural festival on St. Lucia. That is the Vaval, as we call it affectionately. Why we are changing the name officially to Vaval? Spice mask, crop over, give it some distinction, distinguish it, marketing, tagline wise. It's a nice discussion to have. I mean, that is what the grassroots call it. That's the spontaneous name for it to go ahead. We have lots to go through on this morning, lots of guests to come through, but we are starting with, we're under pressure. Marine, everybody, everywhere I go, people want to hear the whole black ugly woman. I don't know, since ugly women, ugly women become so popular, you know?
Absolutely.
So we're going early with the ugly woman just to start the ball rolling on Vaval Central. The people speak, they say, you have the people, the will of the people.
The will of the people.
Yesterday at the supermarket, the whole staff at Marcy want to hear ugly woman. So they have us tune in most of the Marcy stores, so we have to comply to start. And we go in with her black ugly woman to start the ball.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Aye, 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 aye. Ooh. My advice when they're nice, brother man, you better think twice. Take it slow. There are certain things you should know. The more they beautiful is the more you have your hands full. Don't be fooled by the glitter and all she glow. If you have a girl, pretty looking lovely, in today's world, all fellas go on cheap every time she pass. All eyes go be upon she. Listen me well, they be your bell. They can make you see hell. Lord, I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. Love them when them ugly. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. Love them when them ugly. Because man go down when she ugly, they go hide. When she ugly, they go leave. My ugly woman for me. I say they won't look. When she ugly, won't get hooked. When she ugly, they go leave. My ugly woman for me. Oh, yo, yo. Lady, listen up. Heard it from this old man. He say belle femme c'est malin. Suppono de ça fait autant de copains. Many fall in the trap, gone too deep and cannot come back. He says, son, you have got to keep your head up. Boy, if your objective is to find a lady, please don't be deceived by only her beauty. He said it is true.
ugly as they are. No me panic waka. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. Love them when they're ugly. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. Love them when they're ugly. Because man go duck. When she ugly, they go hide. When she ugly, they go leave. My ugly woman for me. I say they won't look. When she ugly, won't get hooked. When she ugly, they go leave my ugly woman for me. Oy, oy. Did I like? Oy, oy. Hold on. Now, I don't want them beautiful ladies to feel low way tonight, you know. But listen to the third verse, it's coming now. Oy, oy. Did I? La ba da ba da dee. Ay, oy. Did I? Oy, oy. To be fair, let's be clear. Don't misunderstand me out there. I never said that the pretty women are good. But it's rare that you hear ugly women from anywhere display the young and the restless attitude. Oh, after what I saw, Babs in it to Papi, it convinced me more to run away when they pretty. I'm certainly sure if Babsy was ugly, I swear I could tell all would be well. Papi wouldn't get no well. Well, I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. Love them when they're ugly. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. I don't want no nice woman. Love them when they're ugly.
Marine boy.
Oh, that's not true. That's
Well,
true.
as you see, major power GT from the great Herb Black, Anthony Sylvester Lewis, again showing his versatility and his variety by ensuring that he's in different approaches. He does have the heavy commentary. He does also have the absolute approach to getting the humor in there. As we always say, it's not always to be laden with the heavy commentary, but the spice and the humor. There was one time when Trinidad and Tobago and St. Lucia very briefly flirted with the idea of mandating that to enter the Calypso competition, you ought to have one commentary, one message,
yes,
but one what they call in the spirit of carnival, either humor or party, upbeat, to ensure that the Calypso finals didn't become heavy and the drudgery was avoided. But of course, the Calypsonians, the purist figure, allow liberty to composers to choose their topics, and that was not sustained. Also, we want to shout out this morning Intercommercial, your favorite show, Marine, on the way this year, bubbling last year. A record 20 participants last year, 20 companies competing, and in the end, the one and only Ernie from St. Lucia Workers Union prevailed. He has won twice in a row. There are few people who have done that. Kendall John is one of those who would have done that in the past. Ernie now going for the three-peat. He had dabbled and flirted with the idea of going into the senior competition, but he was persuaded to do one more to complete the hat-trick, the three-peat, and then move on. So defending champion, St. Lucia Workers Union, he is quite a personality. He's come strong on the two occasions, with ICA of SSDF coming second, and then NIC and Inland Revenue taking the two other spots. 20 competitors this year. Banker St. Lucia is in, Development Bank of come in, Sport St. Lucia in, a number of other companies, Teachers Credit Union joining the fray, and so we're in for another bumper competition in Intercommercial. The schools will be featuring them all through next week because they start on Wednesday. The action is Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, primary schools, soca, and indeed calypso. And we saw that when last year the soca was crazy and exciting. We skipped the Thursday. The Friday is the secondary schools with calypso and indeed the soca competition, and then we go on to Saturday with Panorama. This year they're not doing a festival, they're competing in the pan. Should be very interesting. Meanwhile, some of the pan groups revealing what they're playing this year. Hillary, the popular Hillary song by Rootsy, will be played by Quartz Babano. I'm hearing a similar selection coming from Pan Time, very interesting. We will find out what Fantastic and the others are playing as Panorama heats up all important parts of our culture and the carnival. We gave the plaudits yesterday to Dennery with an outstanding and impressive opening. Groseley are warming up towards theirs. They're building up towards the opening, trying to build a carnival. Groseley having one of the best routes anywhere in the Caribbean. That route, Marine, from Indies along the highway going past Harbour Club on the marina onto Groseley is really a fantastic route. So Groseley, eyes on them to make use of that route and to fill up that route as they have the grand revival of the carnival. The two biggest towns, Groseley very much the Rodney Bay, the commercial capital of St. Lucia, we in all, to all intents and purposes, and Viewfort, the second town, had been lagging behind some of the other communities, but Groseley for the last 2 years really stepping up, reorganizing, restructuring and building on the carnival. As is the case with Viewfort, they had a big comeback 2 years ago, very peaceful, very orderly, and they improved the level of costumery in the last carnival. Looking forward to all of that. The messaging coming in, I'm seeing popping in there, the response to the women topics. The man-woman has been very much part of Calypso, from Sparrow, Sasaye, Mimi, and all the others. Sparrow, Kitchener leading the way, a very central part of the humor and exchange in Calypso. We had in St. Lucia Invader, good exponent, the idea of one of the most powerful social commentaries, Vienom Salah, about interaction of men and women, a reality of the times, but making it danceable and a party. The man-woman seem very current in the season. We heard Her Black preferring his ugly woman for his stated reasons, and now we're going to hear Shemi J is very cynical and skeptical of women and tells his male counterparts, don't mind the tears that they often lying. And that will be followed right away by Teddy St. John saying, boy, give in to the women, let them have their way. Let's hear the double play.
Okay, Lele, I'm to DJ now. Okay, Grandpa. Just the other day, we end up in a fight. The girl back up, she thinks, and she call a ride. I don't know who was it, but I check her vibe. Now she's calling me with tears in her eyes. Oh, yeah, you could cry till your well run dry. Grandpa don't tell me it's a woman knows like he says, and give them vitamin D, oh, nine. When it's your turn, just enjoy your time. He says, even if she crying, she lying. But don't trust them woman at all. Even if she crying, she lying. But don't trust them woman at all. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. She crying, she lying. Woman acting as if it's man alone. It's man alone not doing things. I don't have time to go through your phone, cause I already know I go get slim. Look, I get you in the act, you ready to catch a attack. Playing wrong and strong, you're right, ball on your clothes and back. I don't know who was it, but I check her vibe. Now she's calling me with jazz in her eyes. Right till you well run dry. Grandpa don't tell me it's a woman knows like he says, and give them vitamin D, oh, nine. When it's your turn, just enjoy your time. He says, even if she crying, she lying. But don't trust them woman at all. Even if she crying, she lying. But don't trust them woman at all.
Ladies, put up a hand if you like a yes man. Hey, fellas, put up a hand, understand the program. Alright, me neighbor stopped me the other day. Tell me, boy, why you smiling so? Every night you tell me no, it's like you're always on your throne. I say, listen very quick, it ain't no potion, no voodoo trick. It is simple, don't bust your brain. Can't fight woman in the domain. Like if she hungry, get hungry too. She still yes, darling. Yes, Dodo. Yes, Coco. Lover, I hear you. When she right. Even when she wrong, she right. You go tell her yes, darling. Lover, I hear you. What's that? Lady, put up a hand. If you like a yes man. Fella, put up a hand. Understand the program. Relationship is not debate. Can win argument and be great. If she quiet for too long, she let in something marinate. So before she start at all, and the story escalate. Say yes, baby, you're right. Enjoy it, but remember when she hungry, get hungry too. She still complaining. Boy, this is what you go do. You go tell her yes, darling. Yes, Dodo. Yes, Coco. Lover, I hear you. When she right. Even when she wrong, she right. You go tell her yes, darling. Lover, I hear you. Skip it, dip it, dip up, dip up, dip up, dip up, dip up. Skip it, dip it, dip up, dip up, dip up. Ladies, put up a hand. If you like a yes man. Other than that, hey, put up a hand. Understand the program. Ladies, put up a hand. If you like a yes man. Other than that, hey, put up a hand. Understand the program. Hey, fellas, let me tell you something. We're not making no joke. I give y'all the code. Call me 45555.
Well, you see lots of the man-woman play. Maureen, you're sitting where you stand at all, you know? Say yes, you agree that? See, you like a yes man, Maureen? No, Maureen, somebody, Maureen and Anna section, they're like, no yes man. Somebody could put them in the police when necessary, you know?
Need it.
Yeah. Maureen need the street, need the guidance. Yeah, yes man, you have no use to Maureen at all. You'll have a go astray, you know? Maureen. So we go very much apart, and Teddyson John's reaction is seen as a soca man, but that has a calypso flavor, a calypso beat undoubtedly, and we certainly saw him tear down the tent on the weekend. Teddyson John doing his thing. We're looking forward to seeing a lot more of that, how it develops. The people were teasing yesterday, Teddyson might just jump in the groovy. This year, he and Arthur are threatening that they may well send in the tunes. The deadline, we remind you, is tonight, Thursday at 10 o'clock. Thursday, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. is the deadline to enter your submissions for this big soca and power soca and groovy competitions. We also continue, as we remind persons, of the school activity next week, building up an intercommercial. The company is going on to register. Just confirming, good morning, Nikki Cauldron, that the City Council will be having an entrant in the intercommercial this year. Interesting indeed. Nikki, of course, big up to his son. We'll be playing him in just a bit. Jürgen, one of the most promising and genuinely talented Calypsonians in the arena. We're asking them to just go through with their participation. That is CCC, and Nikki having a double role. No doubt to be mentoring the CCC entrant and also his son, Jürgen. Good morning, Carmen de Turville, as we big up Jürgen. We play him a little later. Versatile, as adept on the Calypso stage as he is in soca. Really a fine talent on St. Lucia. We see so, and he acquitted himself well, getting a bly with doing a classic at Legacy this year and again at Jazz. He really acquitted himself very well. Maureen, we're going back to the Calypso, and Divine was one of the outstanding vocalists from last year. She has one this year saying she's ready. She, in fact, broke virgin ground last year on the stage. She has paid her dues and now she's truly ready for the ultimate prize.
Good evening, Cultural Center. True story. They tell me, Divine, you're not ready. This is what I have to say. Last year I stepped in the big arena, broke on fire inside. My demeanor studied the grades. I own delivery, bend my dues with humility. Not just stage, I live the culture beating in my heart. I wasn't loud, I wasn't seen, but I was building to be be able to sing on key. Yes, I'm ready, ready. No judge would deny me. I got antics like leader presentation from Pep, stage presence from John T, and myself things I prep. And that is how I know them boys got beat me in Calypso. Pass it, I'm ready. For crown, I'm ready. Hey! You know what else they told me? They said divine, there is a line. You need to wait and queue. This is what I had to say. History has shown readiness is not always measured. It's times up by raw will and courage treasure. Some wait in line, coalition dreams to be queen, while others step forward already supreme. So spare me the lecture about waiting in queue. If the crown fits firm and steady, then tell me what is stopping you. So I'm ready.
You ready, Maureen? Divine ready. She vocals, a little sharper here, the confidence, another year in here. She's ready for the crown. Well, nice topic this morning, very relevant. You have both of them, or you want them?
No, switch around a bit. Well, it doesn't really should come around. Okay. Dazzle sit there. No, let Dazzle
come by me.
Dazzle sit there. You're right.
Right. You have to treat royalty.
Yes.
Our two we
royalties.
talk about crown. When you talk, even for the crown, well, we have crown this morning. We have two crowns, boy. We have Desrel, his crown, and no, Desrel is a fella interesting. You know, you wear that crown only when necessary. You know, how many crowns? How many crowns you have home now? About 5? 4 crowns.
Wow.
4 crowns. Congrats. Desrel entering 4 times in the competition. He's entered 4 times. We seen him properly, Maureen? You have him there? You have him there. Desrel Long.
He shot me there.
He doesn't say much unnecessarily, but on stage is where you're hearing him, you know? Desrel Long is here. He is the Calypso Monarch of St. Lucia, also the Road March King of St. Lucia. Reminding persons, the CMMC making it clear, you have to register for Road March this year. A few things happened last year where some unknown tunes went under the radar. So you declare, unlike the spontaneous judging of tunes on the road, you must register ahead of time for the Road March, saying I have a tune that could play a role on the road, and let's go. So the judges must be clear what they're judging. You know, you leave it to chance. Last year, the Tukadok with the Natoksi and Isap was seen by some people as a mix. They thought it was a DJ mix because it surged late. You know, some songs really surge late. They pick it up late. So you make sure you register. Judges can't say they know your song, you know? And let's go. Interesting, Maureen. I know you have views on that. We'll talk about it later. And we're going through. We want to hear Yilgan in just a bit, but Yilgan too would agree as we await Keisha K making her way to the studio, the station. The 2 monarchs. The queen of St. Lucia Carnival, the queen of the whole festival is here, Emily Tissot. Give her some applause, Maureen. The queen of is here. Emily Tissot had a rough week, not the best, under the weather this week, but making the effort to be here today, a loyal lady. And she, in fact, is here to pay respect and to give her views on the reign, and she's also the Caribbean queen, remember that? Yes. And a double queen, and we on a roll, she succeeding Luchan, as we call her, Shan Lucian, who did the same, who won the crown and won the foremost regional queen. The Stop Antigua, we still went in Martin and win the Caribbean queen. Congrats, Emily Tissot.
Thank you so much. Right.
And then there's Desrel, as you say, with all his crowns. We're giving a little respect to verse and chorus to Yilgan,
yes,
Maureen, and then we're coming to our royalty.
Absolutely.
Hey, hey, hey. Tell me where we headed. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrating St. Lucia independence is important to our history. Men like Sir Arthur, Derrick and Sir John set the stage here for we. mission will only bring prosperity. Every citizen here in St. Lucia playing their part sincerely. Where we heading? Nothing could stop us now. Moving forward together, the whole country in a wow. Do for us some we will embrace. We'll ensure our future is bright. Moving forward together, we must endeavor to keep the fight. Hey, hey, tell me where we headed. Hey, that, ladies and gentlemen. Decentralizing the event, paid much of dividends. Each community displaying the cultural exuberance. The talents of our great people is for all to appreciate. So let's put our heads together and ensure we participate. Where we heading? Do for us and we headed. Nothing will stop us now. Moving forward together, the whole country in a wow. Do for us some we will embrace. We'll ensure our future is bright. Moving forward together, we must endeavor to keep the fight. Tell me where we headed. Do for us and we headed. Do for us and we headed. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, the brainchild of the battle, Richard.
Yeah. We're starting with Beats of the Car. We Beats of the Car lineup. We're going there in a while. Good morning to Her Majesty Emily Tisson. Just tell us how it feels after. Is it still surreal? Last year, this time, you were a slightly nervous contestant on Vaval Central, hoping to make an impact, to impress with your interview. And this year, now, months later, you are a double monarch holding two crowns, the Queen of Carnival of St. Lucia and indeed the Caribbean Queen, making us proud in St. Martin. How does it feel now at the end of this almost year-long journey?
Good morning, St. Lucia. Like Teddy mentioned, this moment still feels surreal. However, it was a really transformative moment. I mean, I got so many opportunities, new doors opened, but I'm a bit sad right now. We're almost at the finish line, but that's not the end of the journey. But I could just say that I'm very, very thankful for all the opportunities that I received, the persons I met, different persons from the Caribbean as well, the wider Caribbean, after participating in the Caribbean Carnival Queen. And I mean, I'm just taking everything in, but I'm really excited to be here this morning.
Yeah, and tell us the journey, your great moments. You would have learned a lot, you would have enjoyed a lot, the great moments. Tell us your two greatest moments from that year-long journey that really, when you think back now, you still get emotional, that really poignant, really touched you, and really proved the beauty of this thing called pageantry.
Well, I mean, similar to life, pageantry comes with many challenges as well. But I had some great moments, and I would say one of the greatest moments I had during my journey was going to the different schools and seeing how much I inspired the youth. And they always used to come up to me and be like, Miss, one day I want to be like you. So I know that I'm doing something good in society. And another moment as well is making myself and my family proud. I mean, coming from humble beginnings in the small community of Choiseul, I had the opportunity to put my community and my country on the map. So that is very rewarding at the end of the day.
Right. And then some would say these journeys are funny. Sometimes you tell yourself, last year you thought you knew about pageantry.
Right.
As you look back now, tell us areas that you're not on top of, that you're struggling with, but now you've improved a lot. In what areas do you think you've improved the most as a person and as a pageant contestant?
I mean, last year, sitting here, I was just a contestant. I thought I knew it all. I thought I was prepared for the journey. But during the journey, I looked back and I'm like, girl, your interviews were so bad. So today I can look back and say, definitely I've improved when it comes to interview, and I've also built more confidence as well, and I'm able to actually have a proper conversation with persons now. So yes, pageantry, we get to dress up, we get to go to different appearances, but behind the scenes you get to invest in yourself and being able to speak here today confidently, that's one of the things I've worked on throughout this entire journey.
Yeah. And mentoring is one of the things you spoke of earlier, being able to mentor people and mentor. You are originally from Chazelle.
Yes, I am.
Right. How much have you had to do with mentoring younger people, be it contestants, be it aspiring young ladies, or your community generally?
Okay, so when it comes to community outreach programs or mentoring young ladies, I'm very passionate about that. I've had many sessions where I spoke to young people about mental health. As we know, mental health is a very prevalent issue right now. And I also got the opportunity to help young girls to believe in themselves and just to help them build confidence. And right now, as the reigning queen as well, I've had the opportunity to give the national pageant contestants advice for their journey. And like I mentioned earlier, that is not the end of my journey. I will continue those sessions, so I look forward to more sessions with young ladies.
Yeah, and pageantry, some say it's superficial, there's not much depth and substance, they've often said so. Your own take now, as far as pageants are concerned. First of all, even before that, what's your appetite for further pageant at this stage? How much more pageant do you have left in you, or do you think you have fulfilled that aspect of your ambitions?
Well, after the Carnival Queen pageant, I said that would be my last. But it wasn't my last for sure. But the Caribbean Carnival Queen pageant in St. Martin, it really showed me that I'm really resilient and I'm really talented as well. I saw a different part of me, and I'm also willing to share that part with the rest of the world. So right now, I think that will be my final regional pageant, so I will definitely be going internationally after.
Okay.
But I will be taking more time to perfect my craft, then I will be going internationally for sure.
Interesting point, because that is in fact part of your story, that once you had taken part in Soufre, I'm told, Soufre pageant, but you didn't jump international. You took some time to recoil and replan.
Exactly. So I think when it comes to my pageant journey, it's all about perfecting my craft. I mean, nothing is really perfect, but it's about bettering what I do, because at the end of the day, it's how I represent myself. It's my brand. So I always tend to put my best foot out there, but I always have to go back to the drawing board with my team to better what I have going on.
Yeah. And then people are always keen to know professionally, what are you into? What are your interests, your professional ambitions, career-wise?
Okay, so currently I hold a degree in travel and tourism. However, in September, in September, I will be going to Monroe. But I haven't really decided exactly what I will be doing as yet. I'm leaning towards marketing and psychology, simply because I have a passion for mental health and helping others with their mental health. As we know, like I mentioned earlier, it's very prevalent in St. Lucia among our youth. So that's something I will be going into. So I haven't really decided as to what exactly I will be studying, but I mean, I'm leaning towards psychology right now.
Yeah. And as far as your community, the ambitions to be a leader and to keep just guiding people, how much time and opportunity have you had to guide the present contestants?
Well, I haven't had so much time with the contestants since I am traveling a lot right now. I have to...
The life, Maureen, the life.
I've been balancing both reigns, but before, I mean, we still have time before July 4th, for sure.
You've gotten to meet them?
Yes, yeah. I have. So, but before July 4th, I want to do a session with them where I get to share more tips. I mean, some of them, they have reached out to me, but I haven't been able to speak to them the way I would want to. But before July 4th, I will definitely be doing a proper session with the girls. But so far, I mean, we have 9 talented girls, and I mean, everyone is really excited to see what happens on July 4th.
Yeah. What is important is that as you look forward to going on, you're now the Queen of Carnival.
Yes.
And you're looking at other pageants as far as the development is concerned. Your involvement in Carnival, has that made you more of a Vavalist, more Carnival? Are you still not a fan of Bacchanalia?
Oh, I'm a Bacchanal baby. I love Carnival. I've been jumping with Fusion Mass from 2018. And I mean, most times person will say, okay, carnival is just about our pretty costumes and stuff. But when I'm in carnival, when I participate in carnival, I see it more than just the costumes. I see it as a time where we celebrate our artists. We get to celebrate our freedom. We get to celebrate what our ancestors left for us. So carnival is one of my favorite seasons. I love carnival.
Yeah, that is certainly happening. You know that as the queen of carnival, you do in fact like the aspect of carnival itself, that you're not just doing it because you won the crown. And tell us, that Bank of St. Lucia family, it really appears to be a model in sponsorship, what sponsorship should be. They've made it a family. They've embraced all of y'all who have represented them over the years. What is the experience like in that family? Is it still alive, and are you encouraging this year's girl?
Oh, yes.
There is a Bank of St. Lucia this year, right?
Yes, there is. Well, Bank of St. Lucia, from the day I got stashed, they've been family ever since. They have supported me in all my endeavors for the St. Martin pageant. They were right there. And like they mentioned, before I even got crowned, after Carnival Queen Show, they were like, we will be there with you during your journey and after your journey, and that's what it has been. So I'm very thankful for my Bank of St. Lucia family. And I just want to say good morning, Bank of St. Lucia.
You're hearing it there from the reigning Carnival Queen, reigning Caribbean Carnival Queen, also Emmeline Tisson. She is, in fact, one of the persons who has made the most impact. We went almost 20 years without winning a regional title. Shan Lucien broke that barrier and got us glory last year. And this year we're seeing the exploits of Emily Tisson winning for St. Lucia. We have lots more to speak for about. You tune in to Vaval Central, of course, on RCI 101.1. We also tune in on Facebook and also the YouTube channels on all the major platforms along with the website that we are tuned in. But we tune in quickly to Desrel, who is the reigning road match king, and also he was 3-time Calypso monarch. He's entered 4 times, Marine. He's new in the game. We know the fable now of his father, being a legend, 8-time winner, and Desrel, because of one season where his father wasn't in the fittest condition, he slipped in, and the rest is history, with Desrel going on for such glory. Welcome, Desrel. But of course, the segue is not lost. Often we have a few little scoops on Vaval Central. We have our few little scoops. And one this morning, as Desrel gets set.
My bad.
Desrel is a comedian. The comedy always comes through, Desrel. So the point you're making is that the Queen Show link not lost on Desrel. You know that, Marine, right?
No.
Somebody very close to him, very close, is a contestant this year.
Yeah.
You aware of that, Marine?
No, I'm not.
Yes. No, that's showbiz. That's showbiz.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it. He has no objection to that. We're learning that Desrel's girlfriend is in fact one of the contestants. We doesn't be that one of the contestants. Desrel? And you're very supportive.
Of course.
Yeah. Imagine you have 2 monarchs, boy. What? Able to win.
That's how we're trying.
That's how you're trying,
man.
Yes. His girlfriend is one of the contestants this year, and so a nice challenge for him, trying to regain his crown or retain his crown, but also trying to win in the family as such, to get his girlfriend, his partner, into winner's row. Desrel, the experience so far, you had won, it's still a fairy tale story, winning these 3 crowns in 4 years. 4 years ago, the last thing on your mind you told us was to be a Calypsonian and to compete in Calypso. That wasn't on your mind, right?
Yeah, not really, no. But
and you want to remind them how it happened, how you got involved in Calypso competing?
Well, yeah, I believe it was 2018 Legacy. You invited me to perform with my father, Abagosh. We did so, and people kept mentioning, boy, if you're gonna come into the league, and it just played in my brain. It was in the subconscious. So eventually, I told my mom that I would like to try, and yeah. Here we are. Far.
And you in the partnership with your dad and Rowan Sion.
Great team.
By the way, you on Friday with Fire 110? You on?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? You're trying to make it?
Yeah.
How many songs shaping up so far? How many songs you looking at for this year? How many songs you have started working on?
Well, that's the team. This is, the 2 songs as usual.
Yeah, right. I like how you separate. Last year, you made it clear that they work on the material and pass it on to you. You know, you have not gotten too deep in the composition yet.
Not really. They're very good at what they do. They know what they do.
So you're not interfering.
So no, and I feel like I'm good at what I do. So
right, they pass it on to you.
They do what they do, and I do what I do.
Yeah. Of the 3 crowns, the 3 seasons when you were victorious, which one you enjoyed the most, Desrel? Brought you the most joy?
Well, it's always the first one, already.
The first one, right.
Inaugural win. Especially sharing the stage with my father, already. That was a special moment. Can never be forgotten. But last year was pretty good. Came pretty close.
Right. 3 out of 4. And then there's the further fairy tale story, winning the road match. I was trying to explain to some people, you teased us with that info on Vaval Central that you had no fantastic idea of competing in Soca Monarch and road match. It was part of your social media comedian kind of role. That you tell us about it.
Yeah, I didn't have any. I just thought I published a song and I thought, the followers would listen, people would, get a little 10,000 views.
Right.
But I didn't think that it would take off like that, and I really had no intentions for Soca Monarch. But the hype of the song, how big it was at the time, pushed me into that direction. And unfortunately, we have to defend. So, boy.
Pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the reality. You incidentally got a mega hit, but people expecting stuff from you. They expect,
Yeah. And it's not so much the expectation and the pressure, but because last year we just wrote the song and, we put it out. But now, writing for the competition and for the criteria is a different story
I understand.
And a different challenge that I've never done before. So, we'll see.
Yeah. It's a very interesting point, Maureen. You see, some people argue that competition stifles creativity. You see how Desrel tell you that spontaneously, organically, he wrote his song last year and it took off. Now he's bound by his defending, it's all competition, a champion. The criteria important, he's trying to tweak his song for the criteria. So some might advise Desrel just write your song, right? It's about vibes,
It is, but I'm thinking about presentation too, because it's not like you're supposed to compare or whatever, but people will compare. And I feel like we had a good production last year. And I'm just looking for something we can present, have a good production as well, something that people will like too, because, the crowd is very important in Soca Monarch. And it's just been a little challenge.
Right, to get that going.
Together.
But you've gone down in the annals in history, that moment, one of the historic moments in Soca Monarch, Marine, when you got that AI called Ricky T. I saw you but stunned Ricky T himself for that AI moment,
Yeah, I think so. Somebody was telling me that. He was a little shocked.
Ricky T was stunned, and Ricky T is a veteran who doesn't get rattled, but that getting that AI voice, Ricky T hearing himself talking,
So like, when did I do that?
That was a masterpiece on that night in the presentation. That's what I want to comment on how phenomenal the impact of that car song. I'm watching the images of the school tour, and at every school when they ask them which song they know, at every school they get 5 youngsters randomly who could sing every word of the song.
Yeah, and that's what they sing in all.
The whole song.
That's the thing about
song,
it.
The entire school joining in, and I don't think any other song had that kind of impact. Certainly not in the season to go through. I haven't seen any image of you on the school tour yet, though. Have you been?
I've been there. I was at the first one at Gordon Walcott, and I did that at SMC.
Your school?
Yeah.
But college boys macho.
Already.
Boys too macho to jump up and you wouldn't get the kind of vibes they are going through.
Yeah.
The Soca, as you said it. How much did you enjoy? Compare your feeling on these 2 stages, Soca Monarch and Calypso. How did you enjoy? Which one you enjoyed more?
What?
That stuff.
I think it was Calypso I got to enjoy more because I feel I was. But Soca I feel like I had to fight for that.
Okay.
So it was business when I was on stage. I wasn't really enjoying myself.
Okay.
People say have fun, and that was straight business. But yeah, Calypso was pretty fun.
Right.
And what was last year? That was Goats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was cool props. Boy,
Monaco,
sorry, I just forget. Yeah, the props were cool on stage with that again.
The Goats,
that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, for sure.
You and your father, how much conversation you'll have? Neither of you are a big talk. Neither of you are big talkers. They're men of few words, both of them. So you see that's what laughing. I mentioned how much conversation you have with his father. He started laughing because neither of them talk much, But about how much mentoring is there, advising is there, guidance is there?
Boy,
to be honest,
none really anymore.
None really anymore.
What was? It was last year. It was more of a perform to the crowd type of feel, like connect to the crowd, and that's one of my biggest weaknesses. Is
to engage the crowd.
To engage, and then speak to them, and because my idea of all this performing is like, I'm performing and people are watching me. Right, but then Calypso is different, and he was showing me some old Trinidadian Calypsonians how they were interacting. So I was, that. But nothing mega like people think, he sit down and coach me and that type of. But if he sees anything that can be better, he lets me know. Yeah. And I just work on it.
Right. The soca tune this year, have you released? Are you releasing soon?
I have not released yet. I sent a demo to him there. I don't even know.
You have it there, Beats? You have?
I don't even know. Boy.
So you're running the car. Reminding everyone that we have Her Majesty there with us, Emily Tisson, in fine form. You never think she was sick this week, so very sick this week, but she's there, resilient as she always is. Emily Tisson is here. Beats, we'll be getting the photo ops in a while. 2 crowns in Vaval Central. We have the 2 of the reigning monarchs, 3 of the prestigious titles in house, Only Nerdy missing, and Panorama. So we're going ahead with, and of course, King and Queen of the Bands. Good morning, Giovanni, before you give me blows, boy. King and Queen of the Bands. We're going, let's teach them with the car. Let's remind people who might have come from Venezuela or Mars what the road match was last year. You know, a little bit of the car.
That one dedicated to Exodus. Wicked. This song is not about cars. Current now. Good boy, when you get the car, you have to wash the car, you have to oil the car. When lubricate the car, cause someone going to take the car, and he will not jar. 238 square miles, he going very far, he put in it in first get. Partner all long to fret, very knocking kek. My partner don't kek, so you better take care, and just watch us get there. Cause a man go scrap your ride and leave the plate there. A man buy a Corolla, he have no control over, he soft like a turnover. What is his problem? I keep on telling Clovis, this car have to service, he paying me no notice. What is his problem? Well, a man reach and jack his car, now we want to cry. Since the day I telling Clovis, boy, to lock your ride. He feeling like he is something, he is Iron Man. Well, look, a next man coming to replace the bottom pan. Boy, when you get the car, you have to wash the car, you have to oil the car. Well, lubricate the car, cause someone going to take the car, and he will not jar.
Just a sample there from Desrol last year. I see Emily Tisson, the Carnival Queen, still moving. She said that song still gets to her. Interesting. I really feel pleased and in fact honored, Marine, to have these two young important people here. I really feel genuinely, Emily and Desrol, respect, big of yourself, that you all are 2 achievers of Mid-St. Lucia, proud and really keep doing what you're doing, because you're really achievers, as youngsters in the community. And we feel pleased to have the 2 monarchs in here. Beats, let's run a moment for Emily Tisson.
There can only be one. Your 2025 National Carnival Queen is none other than Miss Emily Tisson, Miss Bank of St. Lucia, with a total of 600 points. Miss Bank of St. Lucia, Emily Tisson, your 2025 National Carnival Queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Carnival Caribbean Queen is none other than your contestant number 1, Miss St. Lucia, Emily Tisson.
Moment, how does that feel?
I'm getting goosebumps again.
Yes, these are really seminal moments in our history, in our carnival history. I said 2 decades, 20 years, the likes of Sophia Santoma and Lydia Sibbles and Cleopatra Hall used to win habitually in Antigua, and then we had a long drought. And so you and Shan Lucian have already brought it back. How many times you listen to these recordings, these moments? Not often?
Not often.
Not often. Congrats as you go
Thank
through.
you.
We're staying with the conversation. Keisha is supposed to drop in. Keisha will drop in a bit, soca artist. But we want to run you have the privilege of getting a sneak peek at Desrel's soca tune lineup for this year. Run it, Beats.
They look me in my eye, and they say it's AI, but they never lie. This year we come to show the alcohol intelligence. We causing terror for the residents. They look me in my eye, and they say it's AI, but they never lie. This year we come to show the alcohol intelligence. We causing terror for the residents. We lashing up the highway fence. Everywhere we jump, they have evidence. Cause we come to get on. From the country, get from shock to tongue, we from fed to fed, we doing something crazy. They look me in my eye, and they say it's AI, but they never lie. This year we come to show the alcohol intelligence. We causing terror for the residents. We lashing up the highway fence. Everywhere we jump, they have evidence. Cause we come to get on. From the country, get from shock to tongue, we from fed to fed, we doing something crazy. Whole breakfast party. I tell you, whole carnival, whole Vaval, we getting on bad. Everybody watching me like an alien, not just land. They saying I different ones, I have liquor in my pan. They trying to warn me not to get trouble in the band. And I start to warn them back on listening to the man.
From we coming on the road, the I system overload. All of the things we make, don't have nowhere to go. People starting to watch, I dare putting on a show. Give me another body and talk.
Cause we come to get on. From the country, get from shock to tongue, we from fed to fed, we doing something crazy. Whole breakfast party. Now everybody show me your alcohol intelligence. Who is testing the place? And that's all in the place. I want to see your stupid people mashing up the place. Who is testing the place? And that's all in the place. I want to see your stupid people mashing up the place. From we drinking rum, you know we getting done. Drinking from the night until the morning come. When the morning come, we already know. Ready for the jam to come and have some fun. Security put us out cause of the way we getting on. And they thought they could change the plan, but they don't give a damn. We don't take program, cause we come to get on.
I in the place, but I'm breaking my face. But let me pick up woman like this where I live in ways. If I mention my face, and if they program in my face. All our white drinking rum, they say they see nothing in my face. So we coming on the road, the I system overload. All of the things we make, don't have nowhere to
Supposed to be a teaser, just a rough mix, right? The real mastered one coming through, just a tease of what it's going to sound like. Exclusive here. You're hearing it first on Vaval Central. Desrel coming through. You see Emily Tisson moving there.
Yes.
Desrel convert. So this year you could play your mass freely. You have no
yes.
queen duties. You choose your section already?
Yes.
Fusion mass.
Fusion mass.
Good morning to everyone out there as we continue to go through. Maureen is going to go to a time check in just a bit. We're coming back, folks. We see you excited. We see the messages. Desrel, the reigning Calypso Monarch and Road March King of St. Lucia, 3-time Calypso Monarch, and Emily Tisson, 2 big crowns she's wearing. She brought only one today. The National Carnival Queen. We heard the moments there a while ago. I really like that moment. Shane Ross doing well there, announcing Emily Tisson etched in history. The prestigious title. Interesting how this Queen Show has retained the prestige throughout the year. You could see what you want. Queen Show is one of the biggest things in terms of the excitement and the prestige. Most girls who have even been contestants have used the platform to go on to the great things. If a young lady uses the platform well, she moves on there professionally, marketing, ambassador. They've used it well, and of course they offer scholarships, more than one scholarship going to the contestants, and good money too, not bad money, $20-something thousand. Could block a hole, Maureen. You could do something like that. Invest half and save the other half. You get a degree, and she eat the food twice. She went 2 prices, so she's not poor at all. She's not struggling. Investment. That's why bankers St. Lucia like us so. We're going to the break with Maureen, and coming back with Keisha K will be joining us, and also interesting conversations, some good topics there with Desrel and Emily Tisson, 2 of our monarchs on St. Lucia.
Thank you, Teddy. It's now time for the time check. It's not at 9 a.m. That time check is made possible with the compliments of Farron's Ice Cream.
I'm feeling for something special, something good, something tasty, something smooth. When I think about all the flavors I can savor,
to have a flavor that makes me glad. But the way I feel, it must be Farron's ice cream. Chocolate coated ice cream bars, creamsicles I gotta have. Give me some fat-free yogurt I need.
Farron's ice cream.
Farron's ice cream.
It's so delicious. Farron's ice cream. Farron's tastes so good. Farron's ice cream. Whoa, I gotta have it. 'Cause only the best will do.
Farron's ice cream, bringing back delicious memories.
We're back! Vaval Central! Music, the happenings, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Vaval Central! Yeah! Vaval Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and TRCI. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vaval Central! Yeah!
Oh, I've got this feeling to high-five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Farron's Foods. Live a little.
The future voices of Lucian culture are ready to take the stage. On Wednesday, June 1st, come experience the National Primary Schools Soca and Calypso competition at Mindu Philip Park from 10 a.m. featuring performances from Ave Maria Girls Primary, Cicero RC Combined, Lefetan Combined, St. Aloysius RC Boys, and many more. Big talents, big energy, big culture. Adults $20, children $10. Lucian Junior Carnival 2026. More than a festival, a movement for the next generation.
Soca, the Ultimate 10 presents on May 30th at the Pavilion on Rodney Bay. Big Bad Soca!
Cost activation time. Let's go.
Featuring Imran Nardi, Keisha, Rose and Mata, Kuya, Shemi J, Ezra the Fun Machine, Tally Boy, Desral, Ricky T, and more. $25 at the door. Big Bad Soca. May 30th at the Pavilion on Rodney Bay. The unofficial opening of St. Lucia Carnival. Big Bad Soca. And the next show on June 27th.
Oh man, just my luck. I can't get to the airport in time now to pick up the mother-in-law. She gonna mess me up.
James had one job: get there. But it looks like his battery life was low, and now his mother-in-law is going to have every reason to let her daughter know just how unreliable James is. She'll never let him live this one down, ever. Don't be like James. Make sure you get where you need to with the all-new Maximo battery. Available island-wide at all automotive art stores and leading gas stations and part shops. The all-new Maximo battery now comes with an up to 2-year full replacement warranty for installation and free maintenance check at Automotive Art. The all-new Maximo battery. Get there.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Benz man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is the Harris Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some self-advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz.
Who is the ghost? The guy is so ghost.
Where my bag? Where my bag? I have to find my bag. I have to get my bag because
because I have to be in St. Lucia on Friday, May the 29th for the grand opening of Fire One. That is my tent, the National Cultural Center. Showtime is 8 p.m. Listen to me, it's the best Kaiso lineup in St. Lucia for 2026. Educator, Wale, Ready, Unpredictable, Trish, Mantias, Robbie, Solange, Manpra, Humble, Prosper, Akeo, Shane, Snow. Listen to me now, man. The defending monarch, Desral there too. Where my bag? I have to find my bag to get to St. Lucia, because I'll have to be there for Fire One.
The guy is so good. Who is the monarch of all the monarchs? Say if you can.
We're back in here. Our Monarchs are doing their photo break out in the performance area of Vaval Central, getting their photos taken. The two Monarchs, Emily Teasdale, Carnival Queen, Caribbean Carnival Queen, 2 titles, and also 2 titles, Reigning Calypso Monarch and Road Match. 3 titles, Road Match and Power Soca Desral. Sean is here, the great Sean, out of Fire 110. Before our Monarchs come back in, we are having a word from Sean from Fire 110. How's things going, Sean? You ready for Friday night at the Cultural Center, Fire 1?
Yeah, morning Teddy, morning Vaval Central. Yeah, indeed, we are ready and we're firing on all cylinders. Fire One firing on all cylinders this year. Again, compared to last year, I think we're a lot better at this first stage.
Right.
The Calypsonians are ready. We had rehearsal yesterday. We're going to go back and do our final rehearsal this evening, and we're ready to push tomorrow.
Tell us what to expect. What's the cast looking like? First of all, tell Errol Fabian, my good friend Errol Fabian, not Wale and Mantias.
Mantias. Well, yeah, he's the Trinity accent, you know. So,
Really?
but he'll be there with us for
Right.
for probably all the shows. So
Well, that's a
he'll
feature.
get enough
chance
time
to perfect it.
get his accent proper, you know. So it's all right.
Yeah, just teasing. He likes to tease people, so good a chance to tease him in the commercial. Well, Keisha joined us in a while after she's taken her photos with the 2 Monarchs outside. Keisha, you know the drill. Your photos with the Monarchs outside, and then they come back in just a bit. Sean, tell us. Go through the cast first.
Yeah, we have the same people we had last year, with one new addition, Wally.
Wally is
has
back?
joined us. Well, yeah, Wally has come home because Fire One is the home of Monarchs. So Wally is a free-time Calypso Monarch. He's joined us this year because Soca Village has decided to
take a break. Yeah.
Take a break. So obviously Wally was part of them, and he was looking for somewhere to play his trade. And he came home, so we're looking forward to that, to welcoming Wally.
That's interesting. Wally was in Soca Village was in a collaboration
with TOT.
So he decided go with Chalo. He comes with Piper instead.
Yeah.
Chalo, we'll talk about that boy. Piper, good morning.
Yeah, so reigning Monarch Desral, we have Educator, Manpra, we have Manchus, we have Humble. Last year he was known as Mystic Man HD, but this year he's Humble. Prosper, Ready, Robbie, Shane, Snow, Solange, Trish, Unpredictable,
right,
and Wally, of course. So
Trish is Unpredictable, or there's a separate artist called Unpredictable?
No, a separate artist. Last year was his first.
I thought you were saying
Trish
is Unpredictable.
Well, you never know that too, because she has 2 great songs this year, so she's Unpredictable.
Who's the writer?
Carlton Roberts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carlton writing a lot, boy.
Right. So we have the same artist plus one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any features to look forward to? Any giveaways for the public, or just Kaiso non-stop?
Oh, it will be a giveaway after every song. So we're encouraging people to come through. You know, we have quite an impressive show to put on. You know, we have, again, we're going to be featuring our live band outside. We introduced that last year. You know, the entertainment before the show, during intermission, and after the show. You know, and it's kind of become a staple because all the tents, you know, kind of doing it just to draw the public. We're going to be featuring 4-1 band.
Okay,
we had them last year.
Frost.
Yeah, Frost, Slack, and Derek
Slack
Yard is part of them as well.
Well, nice,
you know, so we it's gonna be a show before, a show in intermission, and a show after, plus the Kaiser.
That's an interesting point because the Calypso crowd experience is interesting and different. So you have to balance that with things. It's good entertainment. You've been taking in a round of Calypso, but all the tent leaders must be mindful. Sometimes a precious part of the tent experience is being able to talk and chat, Maureen, during the break. What you like, what you didn't like. You see friends there and talk. So being able to have a conversation by the bar at intermission is a very valuable part of the tent experience. So careful to balance that with noise, and you can't speak after a whole round of calypso. You come outside and more jamming. So and it can also do is sap the energy, because your senses could only take in so much. So if it's a round of calypso, a banging 40 minutes of soca outside and come back in again. So
well, it's not a banging.
I'm just saying. Be mindful to get a balance.
Absolutely,
I'm sure you see the point I'm making.
Yeah, I see your point, but don't forget we've had shotman outside of the tent during intermission and before and even after for the last few years. But, so it's not something. Is the same PA system, is not any addition to it.
So that's the balance I'm talking about.
So that keeps the opportunity for people to still converse. I mean, you've seen it.
That's the balance I'm referring to.
Absolutely.
Ensure it's not too loud.
That hasn't been lost at all.
Yeah.
At all.
And that's the balance I'm referring to. Not make it too loud that you can't speak.
No, not at all.
It's nice, slack, and now with Derek Yard is a big attraction.
Yeah,
like that.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I see Marina, I see after a long time to chat at the 10 crowd like that, and to review what you think of the first round,
absolutely,
and so on.
Absolutely.
So it's a nice balance, and I'm happy you're making the effort to add entertainment. But
absolutely.
As I said, just keeping it in check. Your final word to all the fans out there.
Well, we want to just ensure. We want to say that we have a bumper cast. We introducing new MCs. I'm sure you're aware there had been some MCs workshops going on, so we bringing these people in because we're looking at the future of calypso. We're trying to get fresh faces, new blood, to get accustomed to doing what just a few people have been doing in the past. So we're bringing in Errol, but he's going to be looking over some of our local MCs as well. So we just want to encourage we know our usual people will be there. We want everybody to bring somebody else. There'll be loads of giveaways, great music, a great night to be out. It's going to be the home of Monarchs, the best band, Gregory Piper, our musical director.
Maestro, as we call it.
The maestro, things sounding, it really, really sounds good, this year. And we want to guarantee the public that they're not going to be disappointed. So we want to encourage everyone to come out and support us tomorrow.
Right, we'll be there. The price again?
$25.
Right,
you can charge
affordable. Still money to buy a few drinks.
Absolutely.
And have your snack.
Yeah.
Sean, keep the good work going as we continue our Kaiso season.
Thank you very much.
We'll be there in our numbers tomorrow night from 8 o'clock or 8:30?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
8
Friday
o'clock,
night?
Yeah.
On 8 o'clock. So we're going.
Yeah.
What's the name of the band?
The band Take That All Stars.
Take That.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dyson. As we go through and prepare, we're supporting the Kaiso. Looks like a good cast. We're expecting Educator is very much ready and raring, he tells me, to be blasting tomorrow night. Good morning, Prusa Sogis. Are we going? Thank you, Sean, as we get ready for Keisha and the two Monarchs. We are, in fact, going with Keisha. What are we running from Keisha Beats? We're running done from Keisha.
Bye-bye.
And I'll go my way, we done. We done. Just go your way, and I'll go my way, we done. Hitting London music. Yes, we had a fling, just a one-time thing. But right now we done. We done. Yes, we had a thing, just a one-time fling. But right now we done. We done. Don't call me, don't text me, don't send me no message, go your way. And I'll go my way. Don't call me, don't text me, stop playing, don't text me, just to feel no way, just to feel no way.
Keisha, just a tune up. Keisha is here in studio to bring an end to it. A busy schedule for both. No, we're going with Emily. Both of the monarchs. So we're getting, versatile. Desrel look like a serious photographer. Equipment and
looking like.
Looking like. So we're going with the final words from Emily Tisson, our reigning Carnival, National Carnival Queen and Caribbean Carnival Queen. Your final words to the audience and indeed to your fellow young ladies and your contestants.
It's a pleasure to be here this morning. Before I leave, I would like to say to the 9 contestants vying for the crown this year, I would like to say believe in your journey, believe in yourself, never compare yourself to others, and if I can do it, you can do it too. And to any young lady watching me this morning, I'd like to say that your dream, even if it's big, you can achieve it. As someone from a small community of Choiseul, whether you're from humble beginnings, you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. And to St. Lucia, thank you so much for the continuous support. To my sponsor, Bank of St. Lucia, my 2025 Carnival Queen sponsor, Bank of St. Lucia, I'd like to say thank you so much for all the support. And also to CPMC, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you so much and have a great day, everyone.
Yeah, Emily, we're proud of you, impressed, and keep doing good things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a little bit lost in taking pictures.
Yeah,
We're saying bye-bye.
Big photographer, That's well. Yeah, that's well. The final word to your fans, your goodbye,
Oh, yeah. Oh. Thanks to everybody, who supports me, whether it's comedy or music but who supports St. Lucia Carnival on a whole. It's our culture and we have to do it big, we have to support it and believe in it. Everybody has given me love, support, advice. Just a big shout out to you. Appreciated. Big up to the team as usual, making it happen every year. That's my parents, my father, Ron Sion, Mr. Lubo, Ted, just the whole team every year, coming out and executing. It's been a wonderful journey and I hope we can continue and I hope everything just goes well and thank you everybody.
Nice one. I'm Desrel. Keisha says I want a topic that's pertinent to good that Emily could hear that. The pertinent to you all as artists. We've been speaking about, let Desrel go first, the idea of views on YouTube. How many views has the car gotten on YouTube so far?
I think it's about 400,000.
400,000?
Yeah.
Wow. For local. But generally that has been outstanding. But see, they're making the point after that they're not so happy with St. Lucians locking onto tunes on YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Give me your views around Keisha afterwards, that other countries, smaller populations, Vinci, Grenada, latch on right away 25,000 views before they, and big hits down here struggle to get views, the St. Lucian support not registering. Tell us your take on that.
Well, it has changed a bit from perhaps 10 years ago where YouTube was the main source of listening, discovering the Lucian music. We do a lot of that on Spotify and Apple Music and other streaming platforms, and also just on Instagram. If somebody, posts a music video or visualize on Instagram, you might just watch it there. So the amount of views may not truly reflect how popular a song is. Because when I watch it, like Ricky T, Freak Out and all that, didn't have my line. And it might also be spread out across different channels. For example, the music video might have more than just the audio. Or Julian's promos own will have more than
because they are more rich,
so it depends.
But
depends.
TikTok's rolling that, you find?
Say that again, sir.
TikTok?
Does it play a role? Yeah, of course, because the new generation, well, everybody's on TikTok, but especially the new generation, the up and coming new revelers, new participants in St. Lucian Carnival, use TikTok heavily. So it is a good marketing platform.
So you're saying IG and TikTok more pertinent now maybe than YouTube for really pushing music. Are you saying so?
For marketing the music, yes.
Marketing.
I mean, YouTube is still a big place to go and listen to music, play mixes and play stuff. But yeah, it might not always truly reflect how popular something is, all the time.
Right. Keisha, your take on that?
For me, I feel like that's a very ticklish subject, but I will say it as blunt as it is. YouTube is still a very important platform. However, I believe as artists, we have to put in the work in order for us to get the results. But I also feel like too that a lot of the attention is going to the streaming platforms like Instagram and TikTok. So this is where we have to move with the times and just try to be in the loop of what's happening so that people can continue to see what we are doing. We have to be in the face to give them what they want because artists have been releasing music as early as January and December, and I still feel like some of the songs like people are saying they never heard the songs before. So I believe sometimes it's more of doing the groundwork, and I also believe the DJs have a certain percentage to play with it as well because there's so much we can do on our end, and I feel like we have to pour more into our product and just support each other more.
Right. Yeah. Well said. Good take by Keisha. We know Emily and Desrel. You want to
add something? In the day of social media now, everything is a video. Yeah. So artists have to really work on their visualizers and post marketing the song because gone are the days where you just send it to the radio and hope it's in circulation. You really have to.
Audio on YouTube because people actually like to see who's the person performing. So branding has a lot. You have to package yourself well basically so that people can be hooked to you. And like if you just come there and you say I put out this song, check it out on YouTube. No, you have to look. Now you have to be more advanced and look for different ways to promote yourself.
Yeah. I think you'll agree that's the conclusion that releasing the song is one thing, you have to work it. Do not depend on radio airplay or even the DJs just to play it because
that's just a certain percentage, but majority of the work comes from the groundwork to be honest. And the performances, you need avenues to perform the song because it's one thing you could be marketing your song and you could be doing content, but it's one thing to actually get the avenues to perform, and I feel like some artists don't really get the avenues to showcase their talent. It's not a case that you're saying that only one set of artists getting bookings, but I believe that for Carnival, I just wish Open Up Carnival could have come back because that was one place the general public was getting to get familiar with all the music, and I mean the tents is very relevant and we appreciate it, but I feel like more effort should be put in place for the artists to get avenues to actually showcase their talent before the carnival actually kick off.
The views there of the artists and the build up to the carnival. We know Emily and Desrel have busy schedules. Jesse, thanks for your patience as we go on your schedule. Emily, thanks again. We're really supportive. St. Lucia proud of you and respect you a lot. So is the case with Desrel. Keep making yourself and the country proud. Thanks, Emily.
Thank you.
Thanks, Desrel.
Wash it.
It's your show. Go ahead, Emily. Yeah. Interesting views, Maureen, coming from honest views from the artist Desrel, who's connected all. He does appreciate and enjoy the airplay and the radio play, but Keisha is being honest and saying that you need to do the work yourself as artists, and a few more platforms and opportunities would in fact work. So you're having fun on the school tour, Keisha?
Oh yes, the school tour was amazing. I did last week Friday. We went to the Anglican primary school and we did the RC combined school in Marsha, I believe. The children, they were very energetic. From every song they showed all the artists love, and that's what the carnival should be about, just involving the young, the youth,
all generations,
really. Make them feel that they're part of the carnival. And the school tour is actually a very great initiative, so big up CPMC for putting this in place.
Right. And looking, Keisha, good, your plaudits to the organizers, the custodians of our festival, the CPMC. You yourself, we have noted the growth from a little squeaky young lady with a little fine voice here on Vaval Central and beyond. What's the name of that first song? Maybe jump in.
The Vibe.
You know the hook line? That's the hook line, let's say.
A lot of the chipping and waving and whining and dancing. That's the vibe of carnival. No, Mr. Francis, I have to commend you and I have to tell you thank you because you put me on the major stages that year. I remember that was 2015. I was on a lot of shows.
How old were you then? 16.
I was about I think I was 17.
Right, at that time.
Yeah, I just left school.
I was nervous we got the chance. I thought you were cracked, but you pulled through a boosted you in a big crowd, and it's a nice little song. You want to share me pulling through around that time. Your growth then, how you assess your own growth? How have you grown from then till now?
I would say that the transition, it's evident, and I've just been putting in the work in order for me to move from, like you said, the squeaky Keisha to the more developed Keisha. In terms of my vocals, I've been working with a vocal trainer. I want to shout out Naika. I've also been a very big critic of myself. Every year when it comes to my performances for stage presence, I always try to come out a little different. I try to watch a lot of videos from other artists to get inspiration, and most importantly too, as it pertains to the music, I think that I gravitate more to music that that is everyday living and relatable, danceable, and I'm just trying to go in a more positive route. Also with the dressing, I just want to give it a more bold and authentic look.
Wow. Well said, well said. You also improve in a speaking, Marine, eh? A lot more articulate, Keisha, much more. Very impressive progress in that area too, not the infant approach to her delivery as far as that is concerned. We noticed you have quite a catalogue. One thing I heard you say in a recent interview I was very impressed about. Last year, you were in fact making the point that you're not crushed and it's not the end of the world competition whether you made it. I remember asking you, and you quite honestly said, well, boy, it's not the end of the world. There's more things to life than just the competition making it. You're quite level-headed and quite open-minded about it.
Yes.
That people get crushed when they don't make it to semis or finals. And what has driven that approach, that new mentality from you?
So this new approach actually came about in 2022 because from time I started getting recognized in the industry, I've been making it to the finals, but this specific year I didn't make it, and I was really disappointed in myself, and just it basically made me feel like once you haven't made it to the finals, like people forget about you. So I really dislike the feeling, but at the same time, just being in the crowd that year, watching from an audience perspective, I learned a lot, just how the artists doing the presentations and the talk sets, the performances. So it was better to get that kind of angle. However, the following year I said that will never happen to me again. So I made sure I put in all the work in terms of my dancers, in terms of doing routines, in terms of the look I gave on stage, and I just made sure I delivered to the best of my ability. I came all out so that I could secure a spot. And that's what I've been doing for the rest of the years I've been making it. So I think that little recipe working for me.
And I remember observing that 2022, you appeared quite complacent at the semi-finals. You had a big song, but just came and sang it, like reciting it. There's no production value, there's no extra interest. I remember that year, and maybe you paid for the complacency there because the competition was tight. Tell us, I am very impressed as a simple little, still physically a little girl. I see you collaborating with Antiguan top artists across the world. You seem to be doing a lot on your own and very brave and very bold. I see you with Claudette Peters collaboration. You had how many songs this year? Beats about 3-4 songs this year?
Yeah, about 3.
3 songs so far. That independence and your initiative, tell us about it, how independent you are, your pair in your efforts.
Well, for me, I have a mindset that, anything you want, you have to go for it. So that's what I've been doing in terms of my music, reaching out to artists to collab, because I have a vision for myself, and I don't just watch myself as a local artist. I see myself going beyond the borders, not just regional but internationally. So I just try to get the right resources and try to make the right connections in order to do what I have to do.
Right. And how does this year look?
This year looks okay for now. It looks okay. I mean, the season though is not in full throttle yet. We started off with the school tour. We have our soca tent on Saturday, Soca Ultimate at the Pavilion. So we're asking the public to come out and support all the soca artists. So that's just the calm before the storm.
Yeah, and you have 3 tunes. The one I like, the video shot at Baywalk, was it Show
Me?
Yeah, that's my
Thank
favorite.
you.
Beats on them, they like done, but I like that Show Me. I think yeah, I like. And of course, you and who is it? Who was it? It's Tally Boy has the hot already. That's going to be a nice catchphrase for the season.
We just bring in the hits in 2 different ways.
In 2
we have
different
we have the Denry segment hot already.
Right.
We have the soca hot already.
Yeah, it's nice.
But that's a popular catchphrase in
This
Saint
is a
Lucia.
buzzword in Saint Lucia.
And I mean, as creatives, sometimes you will come up with the same ideas, but the songs are totally different in the way the storylines are told.
And also, I'm not a DJ. I could see a DJ tempted to mix them. You know what I'm saying? And when in that phase
They
of a
actually
party,
started doing it already.
yeah, hot already, just mixing it. As far as that is concerned, Keisha will bring you back to perform, Maureen. What's your final words? We know the traffic caught you this morning.
Yes, the traffic is really bad. First of all, I want to say thank you to St. Lucia for the support this far. And I know the season is kicking in nice and slow. Some of you are still saying, y'all are not familiar with the music. But we're just urging the general public, to just go out and check out the music. It's available on all the digital platforms. Yeah. It's available on YouTube. You could type in my name, Keisha K. I have free releases for the season. Done, Show Me, and hot already. So I would appreciate the support and thank you in advance.
You submitted your song already for tonight? Tonight deadline?
Yes.
Both power. What's your power?
Hot already.
Hot already. And which groovy you went with?
Done.
Wow. Beat me on that one, boy. I like it. But I've done in a big venue. Done will drive more,
Yes.
The other one a little mellow. It's difficult to drive that in a big venue. Maureen, we catch them again tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Thank you, Beats. Big respect, King Beats. And we're going tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Maureen, the week done tomorrow? That's it? What? Last Friday was now what?
Yeah.
What? After a long weekend. Yeah, tomorrow is at Vaval Central. We on. Thank you, Maureen and the team.
We're back! Vaval Central! Music happening, interviews, and all aspects of Carnival. Vaval Central! Yeah! Vaval Central! 8 to 9:30 a.m. Monday to Friday with Teddy Francis and TRCI. Vaval Central on the Caribbean Sound. Sponsored by the Carnival Planning and Management Committee, the Carnival Music Management Committee, Harris Bates, and Creamery Novelties. Vaval Central! Yeah!
Oh, I've got this feeling to high five the sun, dance in the rain, and have my scoop of fun. I'm on my way to flavor my day with something new, and I've got room for you. Let loose and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties. Love life and live a little, get close and share a little, give in and taste a little. You'll fall in love with Creamery Novelties.
Enjoy Creamy Novelties ice cream, distributed by Ferrens Foods. Live a little.
Who's a little man with a lot to offer? He is the Harris Benz man who sells the best for less in so many colors. He is the Harris Benz man for a better pay and a better price. Check the little man for some soft advice. If you're raining inside, outside, you'll be satisfied when you use Harris Benz. If you're raining